Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so if you're listening right now, your phone has probably been buzzing all morning because today, October 10th, 2025, well, the Norwegian Nobel Committee announced the Peace Prize winner. And already, the news is flying, facts, speculation, it's all mixing together pretty fast. Our job here is simple. Cut through that noise. We took the sources you shared, dove right in to verify the absolute core facts, nail down the official citation, and separate what's confirmed from, well, everything else.
And we can get straight to it. The 2025 Nobel Peace Prize winner is Maria Corina Machado from Venezuela. That's confirmed. Came through loud and clear from, well, basically everyone reputable. AP, Reuters, BBC, you name it. It's solid.
Okay, Maria Corina Machado. Got it. So the who is clear, but the why? I mean, the official citation, that's where the real weight is, isn't it? What exactly did the committee say?
Yeah, the why is crucial. The rationale they gave is very focused. She's awarded for her dedicated work for democratic rights and a peaceful transition in Venezuela. It's quite specific. They're grounding the award right in the middle of that ongoing situation in Venezuela.
Wow, okay. Democratic rights and a peaceful transition. That definitely places the award in a very active, very current political context. It recognizes her role as, well, a key opposition figure pushing for change nonviolently. When you look at past winners, does this fit a pattern? It feels like a deliberate statement from Oslo.
Oh, absolutely. It fits a very established pattern. Think about laureates like Lech Walesa in Poland or Liu Xiaobo in China more recently. The Nobel Committee often uses the Peace Prize not just to celebrate peace in the abstract, but to, throw a spotlight on individuals challenging authoritarian regimes through nonviolent means. It signals international support, maybe even offers a degree of protection. Machado fits right into that tradition.
That context is really important. It's not just an honorific. It can be a political tool, almost like a shield. Okay, so we have the winner. We have the official reason. Let's shift gears slightly to the nuts and bolts. The prize itself. The announcement is today, but the actual ceremony, that's later, right?
That's right. Today's announcement is just the start of the final phase, really. The actual award ceremony, the medals, the diploma, the whole event that always happens in Oslo on December 10th.
December 10th. Is there a reason for that specific date? Does it tie back to anything?
Yes, there is. It's the anniversary of Alfred Nobel's death back in 1896. He stipulated all this in his will, the foundations, the prizes, and the ceremony date is basically set in stone to commemorate him. Ties it all back to the founder.
Ah, okay. So December 10th is the date to watch for the actual handover. Now, beyond the incredible prestige, what does the laureate physically receive? There are three main components, I think.
Yes, exactly. There's the diploma, which is often a unique piece of art itself. Then there's the iconic gold Nobel medal, and of course the monetary prize.
Right, the money. I know the amount can fluctuate year to year based on the Nobel Foundation's finances. What's the figure we're hearing for 2025?
Our sources are pointing to about 11 million Swedish krona this year. SEK.
11 million SEK. Okay, that sounds like a lot. But for listeners, say, in the U.S. or elsewhere, what does that actually work out to? And more importantly, how is that money usually used? Is it just personal cash?
Good question. 11 million SEK. Right now, that translates to roughly just under $1 million US, maybe around 980,000 USD, give or take, with the exchange rate. And no, it's generally not seen as personal wealth. The expectation, really the tradition, is that the laureate uses this money to push forward the very work they were recognized for. So in Machado's case, given that citation about democratic rights, you'd expect that money to fund organizations, maybe support civil society groups in Venezuela, perhaps through a foundation set up in her name.
That's a really key point. It's working capital for the cause, not a personal windfall.
Okay, so winner verified, reason verified, prize details verified. But now we get to the really interesting part, the bit that separates, the truly informed listener. I'm talking about all the buzz around supposed shortlists or other contenders that always pops up.
Ah, yes. The annual speculation game. Every year, media outlets publish their predictions, their hot favorites, people they think were in the running. But here's the crucial fact, the one thing you absolutely need to know and remember. The Nobel organizations have an ironclad secrecy rule about the nominations.
Ironclad? How long does that secrecy actually last?
50 years. That's right, 50. The official statutes are explicit. All of the nomination details, who nominated whom, the supporting documents, committee notes, everything is all sealed away for half a century.
50 years. So that means any list you see today or saw yesterday claiming to be the 2025 shortlist,
Right.
It's impossible for it to be official. Yeah. It's just guesswork. Pure speculation. Educated guesswork sometimes, perhaps, based on who's prominent in global affairs. But it's not based on any leak or inside knowledge from the committee. It simply can't be. And there's a very serious reason for that 50-year rule, you see. It's primarily about protection. Imagine if the full list of nominees came out immediately. Some of those people might have been nominated for challenging repressive regimes. Making their nomination public, especially if they didn't win, could put them or their families in real danger.
Ah, that makes sense. It's about protecting the nominators and the nominees, ensuring people can be put forward without fear of immediate backlash.
Exactly. The committee prioritizes the integrity and safety of the process, so they stick to that rule rigidly.
Which really reframes that whole media frenzy around predictions, doesn't it? It's more like tracking public sentiment or geopolitical currents than actual insider info.
It really encourages you to think critically about where information comes from. Look at Gandhi, for example. For decades, people speculated why he never won. When the 50-year records finally opened up, we learned he was nominated multiple times, 37, 38, 39, 47. But crucially, he was assassinated just days before the 1948 nomination deadline closed. The record showed the committee even debated awarding it posthumously, but decided against it based on the rules then. That kind of detailed historical context, the internal debates, it's completely unavailable for 2025. We just don't know who else was seriously considered.
That Gandhi example really drives it home. So today, October 10th, 2025, we know the winner and the why, but the full story, the context of that specific choice against all the other potential candidates the committee looked at, that's locked away until 2075. Okay, let's pull this all together then. What are the key takeaways for you, the listener, today?
The absolute essentials are clear. María Corina Machado is the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize laureate. She's recognized for her work towards democratic rights and a peaceful transition in Venezuela. The official ceremony is December 10th in Oslo, and the prize includes the medal, the diploma, and about 11 million Swedish krona intended to support her ongoing efforts.
And the critical piece of context, while the winner is announced immediately, the process, who else was nominated, who supported them, the committee's debates, all of that remains strictly secret for 50 years. It's kind of a fascinating tension, isn't it? This huge, immediate global announcement set against this incredibly long wait for the full historical picture.
It really is. It reminds us that the news today is, in a way, just the final chapter. The story of how we got to this chapter is still sealed.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you to chew on. Today, it's all about the immediate impact, the reactions, the political significance of María Corina Machado receiving this award. But imagine fast-forwarding 50 years to 2075. Think about the depth of understanding we'll gain when those archives finally open. Only then will we see the full list of contenders, maybe some surprising names, understand the geopolitical chess game the committee was navigating behind closed doors. That future revelation will undoubtedly change how we understand the significance